So when is it the right time for you to buy a home? Hey friends, it's Mike Gold here with RE/MAX Alliance. Thank you so much for tuning in today's blog post where I'm going to highlight some of the common questions and concerns that I get from home buyers when deciding whether or not now is the right time for them to be buying a home. Now, the first question that a lot of home buyers are curious about as to whether or not they should be buying is the fear that the market is going to crash. Now, it's really hard because the great housing recession is so fresh in very many people's minds, and home prices have been appreciating so fast, especially here in our local Denver Boulder real estate market, obviously during the pandemic, but even prior to that time period, that a lot of home buyers have reservations that the market is impending and due for a crash. But waiting for the market to do so or trying to time the market for that could definitely be a fool's errand because it's yet to happen and more than likely not going to do so. Point number two that a lot of home buyers get caught up in is that they're seeking advice and knowledge from other folks. So friends and family, albeit they want to help you out, it is very common, especially for older folks, say mom and dad, to tell you that, hey, back in my day, interest rates were, or home prices were, and albeit it is good information and counsel to receive, but truly relying upon the opinion of others could leave you chasing your tail. Point number three is that many home buyers are going to be looking at the home as an investment property. And although it needs to be considered in this lens, buying a home solely based upon the decision being a good, sound financial one, or one that is going to appreciate over time, can get you also pretty caught up in paralysis. More importantly, you need to be taking a look at the home as your sanctuary. This is going to be a place where you could potentially be raising your family. This is also a place that you're never going to be forced to leave because the landlord needs to sell their home. It is also an area in which that you can add value and improvements that you like, as opposed to being dictated or not having the ability to add value to a property because, well, you might be renting it. Point number four is a lot of home buyers are sitting on the sidelines and waiting for interest rates to drop. But by doing this, you may end up costing yourself more money in the long run. And let me explain. The reason why the home prices are not crashing anytime soon is because of the low supply levels that we're currently facing in the marketplace. This is due because home builders haven't been currently building to keep up with the demand levels that have been needed for quite some time, as well as the fact that many home sellers are rate locked and are not putting their home on the marketplace because they don't want to give up that super low interest rate. So by these low supply numbers, if you wait for interest rates to drop, other home buyers are going to come into the marketplace and still compete on low supply levels, which will ultimately increase prices. So the bottom line is there is no perfect time to buy a home. If you have enough money for a down payment, which could be as low as 3.5%, and you have stable income and employment and are more than likely going to be in a location for a minimum of 3 years, if not 5, then it would be wise for you to think about getting into the home buying game if the timing is right for you. Again, it's Mike Gold with RE/MAX Alliance. If you've got more questions about the home buying journey, make sure to shoot me a DM and I can give you my home buying guide. It's chock full of great information and other info that you should be thinking about for your home buying adventure. Until next time.